Hello, 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 I'm back. Disco Elysium. Second episode of Disco Elysium. Today we're gonna look at a dead body and we're gonna crack the case instantly. It's gonna be so easy because I know exactly what I'm doing and my character is not an alcoholic at all. It's actually very smart and clever. Whoa, you can zoom in and out. That's sick. Is this his car? His cop car? Can I get this shortwave? Burst and a motor carriage, the bodywork's covered in blue-white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapors emanate from the large engines on the back of the vehicle. Hasn't had time to cool off yet. Must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion, the Cooper's Kinema motor carriage. On the door. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox on your seat, a soft glow, the fuel preheater gauge. Pick up the radio. Frequency tableau lights up in green button labeled prime line glows like a feline eye. Then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical cadence. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greeted you through the static. This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you? I'm not... Okay. Hello, Alice. Pleased to assist our college... from... No, colleague. College? What? I can't English. From the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on. Hi Alice, this is officer from the the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. This is Officer Alice, the Metri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? The voice replies on the radio. Connect me to the 41st Precinct. I have something I need to report. Just a second. She puts you on hold, static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while you hear an old man greeting you from radio. His friendly voice is oddly familiar. 10-2, 10-5, this is the 41st, come in, over. A scrawny old man sits in dusty cubicles, smoking with a large white rectangle soon on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. Radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this, you're a cop and knows. And no relay code. 10-4, station 41, I've got an urgent business, over. 10-4 message retrieved, 10-5 relay message, what's your status, over. Just reporting in, over. 10-18 state your message, sir. I need to report my badge missing. 10-9, over. My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone. 10-4 message received, this is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain, over. Is it him? A dry voice. Ask him the background. What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge? Say nothing. Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. What do you think? It's Officer Dick. Try to speak through his laughter. Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Edit. Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you. Can we just move on? I want to get a report and be done with it. 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over. Fuck me, Mac. Come here. You got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge. What's going on? Super Cop here lost his badge. He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that, over. The animator conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you. New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. Speaker gasps for air. Ask him if he lost his gun too. I think I did. Sergeant Thorson wants to know if you lost your gun too, over. Check your pockets, check your pockets. Holy fuck, you don't know whether it is, do you? You don't Oh my gun! No, it's gone. It's not fucking on you. Don't sweat it, Bratton. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over. 10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over. See nothing. 10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over. 10-9, come in, officer. Over. Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over. Just say you lost your gun. Anything else make the situation worse here. That's a affirmative. Over. He says he doesn't have it. Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't. The man succumbs to laughter again. This isn't really a laughing matter. Mac can face the giant of Coconut by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck, he lost his. Ask him if he still has his wiener. I'm not going to. Please, ask him. Sergeant Thorson here is wondering if you're still in possession of your genitalia. Over. I left it as his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that. That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over. What's he saying? Share with the class. He said he sodomized your mother. The prick ate mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got. Sure, vanilla waffles were the only thing. Shut up, Chester, this isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now. Sergeant Thorson requests that you apologize for the claims you made about his mother. Over. Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker. Mac, he says maybe you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place. Who? The disbelief in Vickomar's voice is overwhelming. Satellite Officer Vic Firewalker. I am afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir. Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. This is the only thing that matters. Satellite Officer. I heard him and I'm on it. 10-4 affirmative, officer is in pursuit of his firearm. Static. Oh god, the man is fighting back tears. You need further assistance? Give me money, please. 10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but what does he want now? He's asking for money. Is he fucking kidding? I don't think he is. Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all. Alright, the operator returns back to you. There's a negative on the additional fault, sir. It's paramount to the investigation that you got me more money. He says it's important to the case. He isn't getting a red cent, you can tell him that. Alright, that's fine. Personal details? Okay. Relay a question. Over. Wait, before I say anything stupid, think it through. What's there to think about? Going to be looking at straitjacket. Tell me you lost your memory, was smart about this. I want to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read to me? Name, rank, date of birth? What? What is it? Still online? He wants to verify the information on his badge. But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacolian Cavalry Force. Tell him to stop wasting time. Come on, please refer to me with full name in the future. No, that's fine. Mission complete. Roger that, 10-10 over and out, static as well. I'll click and then everything silence in the cabin. 18 kilometers to the south in the 41st precinct, relay booth. A small crowd gathering around the communication officer, around a dozen cops. Rooms filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter, and then Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandage, hair trimmed short. What's going on here? Did something happen? Turns to her and says, what happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his firearms. Or sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even. What to think? Mac, the torso Torson, finger fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely, and apparently is telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance. Suddenly he interjects, yeah, Mullen was fucked alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me. Tall ginger on his right still has tears of laughter in his eyes. Yeah, Mac's right. There was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before I started begging for money it was... Satellite Officer Vic Mayer bites down on his knuckles. Enough, he shouts across the room. The commotion dies down. All eyes turn to him. None of this is funny. Fuck is sad, that's what it is. He's a cop. One of us, goddammit. Minoa looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quite firmness to her voice when she speaks. We must help him. Yeah? How do you fuck up? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? It's a lost man. I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't. The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed. Mac, man the door. He gestures Torson to block the doorway, then turns to Minnow. You know what he told me? I want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. Sighs heavily and turns to address the room. This shit does not leave the room. Not a word. This to the captain or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together. Old boy lights another cigarette and says, I guess I can hold off and report for a few days. Good. Big Mare turns to the others. Okay everybody, nothing but a prank call here. Vulgar laughs. Now get back to work. Nice. Level up. Or north for the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches hand on the motor carriage. Do we need to do something else? Get the toolbox. Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are. He's clearly a little protective of his tools, but what can you do? Work is work. No, that's fine. I don't need it. Pick up the radio. No, I think I'm done here. Let's go look at the body. Cool. Alright. Let's talk to the kid. There's the dead body.
Kono's got this!
What the fuck? He's throwing rocks at the dead body. Can't be older than 12. If we have such thing as ugly kid, then this is it. It's almost exquisite in its ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nabakumpi Kuno.
What? Yells the other kid behind the fence. Moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig! She's coming up strong, throwing rocks!
Shit, coming up strong, that sounds good. Joyous. Hang out with this kid and see what juicy shit it's all about. Juicy what now? I mean drugs. It's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Damn.
Kono's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno.
The rake?
You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The
Yeah,
fuck
do
does
it.
Kono know what a rake is? Kono's not guarding it.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Okay. Language these kids are using pure unfeathered ID? There will be no reasoning with these creatures. I don't have time for this. Fuck 'em. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. And sweet. That's amazing. Letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below. A light above descending. is the logo of a municipality of Revachol. Oh, there's the other kid. Ah, fuck's sake. So, I've pretty much been playing for half an hour, and I noticed my microphone isn't actually picking up my voice anymore. So yeah, that's fun, that's cool and great and stuff. So I found this old reload, so I think this is pretty much where I left off when the microphone died. It's just so fucking annoying. An old weight of a grown man. Okay, I don't think I've done this either. Hanged man, corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around it does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. Look down. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below is very stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even though you're clenched through. Clenched nostrils. Yeah, so that's not gonna happen. There's no fucking way, dude. God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Active decay. The lieutenant raises his white piece of linen to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. No, sorry, that's racist. No one is judging. He's about to blow. The cup's gonna blow, you know. I'm not. I was trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Have I done this? No, I haven't. Oh, money and magnesium. Look at this. Winch mechanism has been oxidized for some years. Alright, let's have a look at this over here. Come on, just look at it, buddy. There's several footprints in the mud. Left by work boots, anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. What kind of boots? Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something industrial workers would wear? Lieutenant, workers' boots tracks. Point to them. Lieutenant takes out his little notebook. Okay. 72% chance. Can we do it? Let's go. The last time I did this with the fucking when my microphone cut out, I failed it too. There's a 72% chance to actually do it. I just wanna cry. I wanna lay down and cry. Sucks. Oh yeah, I can do this too. I want higher perception. I feel like. Because that's good. I picked logic the last time and I instantly regretted it because I wanted perception, but I couldn't find it the first time. So this is actually good. Let's see. Eternite. Is it Eternite? Eternity? I don't know. I have no clue. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing materials landing as an old shack. I could do this one. I will probably fail it, but it would be kinda nice to try it. Here, do it. Pretty even. But I fail most of my checks. I'm doing it. Fuck it. Because it's nice and orderly. Well laid palette. Easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern. Calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling. What feeling? Hard to say, it's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones. I don't know why I fail everything. My luck is just awful. It's so bad. The worst. Let's talk to this. This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. The body's downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there? Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. Yeah, I feel there's something in there. What do you mean feel? Just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there. He leans in to inspect the lock. We get the lock open. Try using a pry bar. It's one of my motor carriage, or we could ask the key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. Might also have the information. It's better than the pry bar idea. Let's leave. Alright, let's go let's see if we can get that key from the guy. So I got kinda annoyed with the game, so I went and grabbed myself some champagne to numb the pain. Yeah, fucking damn it. Let's talk to her.
Hello again, sweetie. I see you met up with your colleague.
Yeah. Lieutenant nods politely. Wait, who's Sweetie? Who's Sweetie?
Why? You are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
I had once. Wink, wink. But then I lost her. What was with that fucking wink? Stop winking. Tap yourself on the side of the head to correct the malfunction.
I see you are still breathing.
Yeah.
Well, I won't pry.
She smiles gently, paying no heed to the inexplicable winking.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself.
Yeah, you did.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up smiling. Is Lena wacky enough for the motley crew? Her on the spot. You seem to be in a chair. Oh really? Sweden needs money. The Swedes get money. Oh, we gotta get going now. God damn. Oh, I love it so much though. I love it so much. Alright buddy, gotta talk.
Can I help you?
Yes, I think you can. Is the trash container back yours? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags. Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked? Why? To keep the hobos and drugs out, that's why. And the neighbors too. Put the trash in there and they don't want to pay for garbage company. About as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container? Well, yeah, us and the garbage disposal company. Seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Wonder what that feeling is. We need those keys. What do you need them for? Concerns the case, the lieutenant's voice is harsh and sudden. Please cooperate. Takes the keys from under the counter and hands them to you. Just bring it back once you're done, please. Goodbye. Go check on a lady again upstairs. Nah. Just asleep. Alright. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can look at this now since I picked the reception thing. That's good. You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. What am I looking at? Cop habit. You look at everything. Isn't case related, you think? Okay. What kind of vehicle drove through here? Hard to say, your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to a relentless hangover. Should I try this? I have quite a lot of morale, so fuck it, let's do it. I did it! The tire tracks were left here by a known event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber. Continue. Some of that rubber stuck to tiles right in front of whirling and rags. This is point A. Driver started here. Then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. Why that pang of guilt again? Did I do this? Hole in this fence doesn't look that huge. Damn, bartender. He was exaggerating. People blame cops for everything that goes wrong in the world. This has nothing to do with you. Okay, what happened next? Driver proceeded to back out of his yard, barely stopping before hitting that adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry. A car drove through the fence. You're correct, this is a rather motor carriage friendly city. Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why. Is this connected to the case? I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. We should jam right here in the roundabout. Keep them separate. You could follow the track south. Seems to be a canal there. See where they went. You find the time. Okay, got it. I think I did that. Since I'm saying that I feel guilty and stuff. I probably fucking did it. Pop a little quick save here. Oh yeah, I need to go this. Open the padlock. Well, a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Overcop. Dive in that dumpster for extra content. I just have a premonition that there's something in there. Open the lid. Smell of rotten food rises to these soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. We're just in time. The lieutenant peers in. It hasn't been emptied for over a week. Look under boxes of carton. I see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper picking up the soggy packages. Somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hand. Baptiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Pick out the rags. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, and something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. Gravel. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air. The victim's clothes. Lieutenant smells them. Cadaverine odor is faint if this belonged to the deceased. They were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. Drop them in here, officer. Kim quickly searches the jeans. Guitar mark, blue jeans. Pockets empty. Emptied? He wore them with a belt too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but... He looks into the container. The belt is missing. That's it. That's it? That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here. Something slimy catches your eye. I'm taking it. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus. Bag the shirt. This isn't military type overgarment. No label or serial number. It's the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. He nods to himself. Anything more? Rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage. That's all, I think. Alright, we should go to guard again, ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It should be as simple as someone from the hospital cleaning the yard, or that one he knows towards the red-haired boy behind him. I'd advise against confronting that force. Yeah, I think someone from the whirling might... Oh, you think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe? Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. Fuck. And the lid was locked, and this establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread. Yeah. Where's the food waste? Organic waste, apple, potato peels. Nothing. Okay. What? A blue piece of plastic sticks out through the Yes, it's shiny. Looks like a corner or something. Pick it out. Something larger. Clipboard. Blue plastic clipboard with moist paper hanging from it. Look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes written in a man's handwriting. Officer? Is that your paperwork? I don't know what this is. It is, look! It points to the clipper. Plastic RCM street grid on it. You got an autopsy form in there. Miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board. If you don't mind me asking, how does it get in the trash? Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash? I don't know, I'm boring. Boring? Try dangerous. You do a thorough investigation of this. You sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives. Alright, I'll do that. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. He peers into the trash where soggy cartons and rags stink uninvitingly. Now tell me what's your angle? Fuck! Come on, talk. Language. English. Reading. Now tell me what your eagle eyes see, or are we finished? God fucking damn it. Yeah, I'm done. I'm fucking done, dude. Let's see here. I can interact with this thing. I didn't do that last time. It's the ledger we found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from the plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. A sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. Anything else? There's a piece of toilet paper. Is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper. Desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Know the pathetic terror. Not look into its blue heart. Inspect the toilet paper. Is this toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipper? You can take it off if you want. Take it off. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily, and all you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila. Ledger now looks marginally better. Inspect the clip. Aluminum block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. Regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. Run your fingers across the aluminum. Surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Hey Lieutenant, what's this? Point to the sticker. What? Lost in his own notes. It takes a moment for him to see it. That thing is a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. Oh, what kind of information? It depends. Aside from anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. Information varies. Date of issue. Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved? How many years you've been on the force? Thinking. You'll have that. How can I read it? Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. Like for example, all RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too. Ah, sick. It means you can read the watermark if you just turn the lights on. Oh, thanks. Okay, he returns this neatly kept notes. While a bunch of sodden paper sag from the clipboard in her hand. It's a sorry sight. Browse the white papers. They're not exactly white, they're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into a watercolor pattern, reaching its tendrils across the entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while there's a red stamp that exclaims case files, commit to paper. The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden crumpled up earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense if most illegible. What is in there? What are they about? Work, strife, poverty, the General Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigation dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention, but there's at least 20, maybe 30 cases were taken. Not completely. Not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. I've attempted 2 cases a week on average. Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant? Huh? Reads the note from his notes. 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it. Lest you start making mistakes. Okay. Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse, handwritten logs, investigation, dating, back to January. Okay, yeah. There was a mention of a naming convention here. Yeah, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margin, yet still, more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say, that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples. Oh my, they're written in capital letters too. Yes, all caps. One's called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Or? Others appear more lighthearted. The Guys on a Couch in an Unexpected Location. And The Murder at the Hookah Parlor. Even the rare article free Collapsing Tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece the last case files together. If it can be done later, once you're done expecting a remark close. Cool. On the pages, I have to open an official case. Is the room? There is, for precisely 1 more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The sugar grid forms a structural passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are completed, the case is complete. Commit to paper. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old worn down lead pencil. It's unfitting to its monumental event. Game, you got a pen? Lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat shiny pens hanging from the binder like large caliber bullets on an ammo box. You're not really saying anything, just standing there looking at them. Fine, I'll just use this crappy pencil. Absolutely motionless at first, then animated slowly, imperceptibly even. The lieutenant begins to browse his notes again, leaving you to his files. Fuck. A threat has passed. He's thankful it has passed. And that he's going to keep both pens. Alright, I'm not gonna take your pens, nerd. Inspect victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. Not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. Cross out the ones you've already finished. Satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done. Seems to say, and you. And you. Things to be done, things already done, the composition of reality. Extremely useful tool for a detective in the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case. Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case? No, actually. Any ideas? A hanged man? Setting sun. Okay, nuts. It's a good name. It has one problem. It has nothing to do with the setting sun at all. It has nothing to do with that. So, something more concrete perhaps. Do you have something concrete, mundane, usual? Get on a stick? The Hanged Man. Great, that's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. I have a very good name for the case now. Heck, yes. Flips a bit, okay. Ooh, do you want to try this? Yeah, let's do it. Ah, I suck so much. I'm so terrible. Of course I fucking can't. It's possible? Yes. Easy? No. You need to come with a small archaeological system to reorder the remains of your past work. At the moment, they all fall apart in your hands. Some dates and numeric titular system is all you have. Browse the yellow papers. In the back you see thin translucent copier paper, some neon yellow, bright red, covered in boxes like marching enemies. Official forms waiting to be filled in. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out according to the type of form. What types of forms are there? Misconduct fines, station calls, field autopsy forms. each is easy enough to make sense. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. Misconduct fine. Monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe causes allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing the fines are spread out over the rest of the fields. Station call. These are quite sinister in tone to give a date and time for a person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call or the criminal charge you risk by not appearing. Field autopsy. 1,000 pages of thin copy paper. Bright red color. See pyramids of deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition, internal organs. Enough of this. Yes, all that remains now is to fill these forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. Endurance. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. Feel better. I do feel better, actually. Look at the clipboard. Made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. Edge are rounded, however, the U4 sized board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters RCM. Check the ledger. Nothing rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that will get damaged if something happened to it. Peek inside. Plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it's not see-through. You can't see the center. Or open it. With your hands. Screwed to the top of the board. Okay. Let's try it. Yes! Let's celebrate. Two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer has come off the slice. If you bend the plastics on your knee slowly, the slide snaps back into place. It would be possible to just, you know, slide the door open. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is open. What's inside? 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. You can kill yourself with one. What? Pick up the ticket stub. 2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles towards each other in the color pencil drawing. Tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too. Pick up the card. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. The violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. Smell it. Smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon. End of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti. Open it. Familiar handwriting lines inside. Looped round letters. Woman's hand. Young woman in her 20s. Care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although it's not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it'll make you happy. Throw it away, please. I'm gonna read it. But it will make me happy. A merciful wind blows in from the Bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet, raising newspaper far away. Feel the card slipping into it. No, don't do that. Read it. Hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, he says, find a little piece of sadness in me. Carry it in my chest. The road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it's filled me entirely. I step on the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow. Lecter, I know it will be like this until late afternoon. When I get off before 9, I walk back to you. Keep reading. You. Every step I take will get lighter. You always make me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You always have a vast, vast soul. And I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out your lungs and the Blood sucked over your head, everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, no. Hold on. I'm holding on. To what? There's nothing. Detective, is everything alright? I'm falling.
There is nothing. Again.
Thing?
Nothing, sad brother. No treachery, just blackout.
Just lie there, passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
Nice and quiet.
Is it? The world is gone. You're no longer reacting to outward stimuli, yet still.
A bitter, caustic sense of loss remains. Even in the darkness, great sorrows slip in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow, because it's always there.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Was that the X something? The...
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape, its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Enough. Just lie there, motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you, something in you, and
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. Where am I? In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kisuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket, there is thick with leadworks, heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin. Drink water. The lieutenant is extending a small canister to your mouth. Drink. Water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself. It pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts. Drink, it tells the canister. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Do you know that human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration. Drink. With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seats. The lieutenant pays no heed to it. What happened? I was dehydrated. Won't happen again. Right, hands you the waterlogged remains of the ledger. Ledger of failure and hatred. Drop this. Okay, to proceed. Solve this case. Damn, dude. Damn. Ledger of failure and hatred is a special item that can be used both as interactable and a tool equipped in your hand. Skill bonuses. Find it under this tool section in your inventory. Dude. So cool. White morning. See some from above. You're out in the... Alright. It's gonna be cool to see what happens with the Hobo Cup. Super interested. Wait, how long did it take to actually solve this one? 5 hours. Oh, that's a lot of time. I don't really want to lose a bunch of authority either. All of that, yeah. I checked this one here. I get -2 authority, which is not great. I get Inland Empire and Empathy. I'd use it again. Let's smell it. Acidic stench of rotting food has rubbed off on its cellulose. Now forms the base of the experience. The base surrounded by faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with citrus zest of toilet cleaner. That's nice. That's real nice. Alright, damn, that was crazy. I kinda wanna check the holographic, no, the halogen thing. How do I turn on the headlights? He turns the preheater on, waits, takes out his keys and says, alright, ready. I turn, you press start and it's next to the preheater. He's downplaying his excitement and the lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. Press engine start. Dashboard lights up with orange glow. Constant midnight gauges jump and the engine of Cooper's Kinema gives the life of a whiny growl. Press the button labeled headlights. Lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle. There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now. As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. Familiar sensation washes over you. There she is, Ravachol West. A note of pride in the lieutenant's voice. Around the border of the watermark are dozens, no hundreds of micro perforations. Look at the shimmering street grid. Rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Ravachol are all recognizable. The shimmer in the Kinema's headlight. Wait. Look around you. A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries in the distance. A child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than a child's cry. Ah, Martinet. He smells the air and says, where are we in this? Let me see. Takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it. Right here, he says. Finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jumping out into the great ocean. I'm sure I've seen worse. Oh yes, Cold City, the Royam, the burnt out quarter. Look at the perforations. There are many of them. They're divided into 3 separate rows. Tally up the different rows. First row has 18 dots. What about the next one? Next is the longest, runs all the way around the border and then some. Count them individually. Count 216 perforations. Consider that nice large number. A wave of pride washes over you, though you can't say why precisely. What about the last one? 3 perforations. 3? That's it? What do all these holes mean? Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. There is statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look. Alpha male officers were proud of their numbers, often do. And first row represents your years of service. 18 years, okay? Not bad. Not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered? Wait, 18 years I've done this? What it says. I've guessed even longer based on your age. Wow, thanks. Boring office job. No shame in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes have a long day of doing this. I even envy it. Move on, shall we? Next row, one wraps up all the way around is your number of closed cases. Closed is good, means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200. 216 to be exact. Note with evident respect. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers. Used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number? Right, those are confirmed kills. You got precisely 3 perforations there. I was expecting a higher number, honestly. For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There's certain officer creature kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers. Seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. We have that to be thankful for. What about you, Kim? A killer? Yes, he said, declining to elaborate. It's not a problem for him to state it, however. How do you handle the strain? Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Gives you a meaningful look. Alcohol! Alcohol! Like what? Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it. Maybe I should find a hobby. Anything's better than annihilating yourself with drugs and alcohol. But I like alcohol. Meant in earnest, please don't mistake it for a jab. Thanks you. Alright, let's go. Statistics on your journal page. Alright. So, I think I've been playing this for way too long. I've done like a completely separate episode after my microphone shut off. So this is gonna be a long one. Okay, so you'll have to deal with that. Yeah, I'll be back with more sooner rather than later. I hope, maybe. Yeah. Bye.